Thank you for having me today. I'm Kenji Kumaki, and actually, I appreciate the opportunity to join this panel discussion today. Okay, so here's our KDDI company overview here, and actually, we are reading on the Japanese telecommunication providers, and actually, we provided on the mobile and the fixed enterprises customers services as actually core business, and the market cap is like that. And actually, prov- we have over 50 million subscribers here, and we are one of the Japan top three carriers. And the others and the SoftBank and the NTT Docomo like that. And also, the most important thing is we are focusing on open innovation like that. And actually, we have already deployed DDBR architecture as a pairing router in production networks for about almost 2 years ago. Okay, and sorry, and also that we have collaborated with the global operators like US tier one carriers and the European tier one carriers as well. And also, we are focusing on that open innovation standards like a tip. And actually, I'm in the actually I'm tip technical members and also that reading the disaggregated open routers DOR. And here is our network vision. And actually, AI traffic volume is growing, and that growth is much higher than we expected. So that's why we are focusing on open disaggregated model. And in order to prepare the AI traffic growth, we wanna move we wanna focusing on open disaggregate model to navigate through the AI era. And actually right now we have challenges regarding the traditional routers like Cisco and Juniper or something like that. Actually, we have a limitation of the number of line cards, and also that we have the dedicated routers such as peering and the backbone core, and also the edge router as well. And also the we had have the dedicated knowledge and spare parts. But if we move on open disaggregation model, we can solve this issue. So that's why we are focusing on this model. And here is our network roadmap here. We KDDI have already deployed DDBR standalone as a pairing router in about 2 years ago. And as a next step, we are focusing on the backbone core. And 2 weeks ago, we KDDI have announced we are moving on the backbone networks, and we are using the DDBR cluster as well. And after that, we are moving on the edge routers, and the deployment schedule is 2028.
Thank you. So, Kumaki-san, I'm going to ask you. So, Orange is very, I would say, they have aspiration, very bold plans for 2025, but you have experience with deploying that. So, from your experience, what did you learn from the project you already did that, Orange and Cox can learn from that and in their journey?
Okay, so I think that we have the three major factors, and actually, the one is the software stability, and the second is vendor support and the collaboration, and finally, I think the router flexibility and router capacity extension. I think the three major factors. So I remember, actually, we KDDI have deployed on DDBR standalone architecture as a pairing routers, in about 2 years ago, and actually we haven't experienced bugs and service outage during 2 years. So meaning that the software itself is really really stable right now, and also that the driver is a very reliable software vendors for KDDI. And also, I think I have discussed DDBR architecture with DriveNet and Volcom since 2018. And actually, they are really, really supportive. And also, I think um, they accepted our feature set we KDDI required. And also, finally, that the DDBR architecture itself is really, really flexible. I mean that we can make a router itself very easy, and also that we can change that cluster size very easily. That is also very important for KDDI, and also that the traffic extension. The capacity extension is about right now the our DDBR architecture is about not over 9 terabit, 900 terabit per second. But compared to the existing routers, it's almost 1 and a second. So meaning that the its DDBR architecture is really really high capacity. So that's why we will deploy a DDBR architecture in our backbone networks. So yeah, that's it.
Okay. Thank you.